I didn't actually realize that. So you'll plan it out, and you might have multiple, basically multiple blast setups, and then you can just go through and designate.
Yeah, I mean, the beauty is, mining is so sequential, right? You have to do one thing to get to the next. And, if you look at underground mining, for example, where you don't have a lot of space and the geometry is tough, you're taking blasts, or we call it, stopes. We take stopes, and sometimes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. After that first blast, everything's different.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so now with WebGen, if you can plan it out properly and design it properly and drill it properly, you can preload all 10 of those blasts. And after, the loading, nobody's going past there. You don't
Right.
need services, you don't need equipment, you don't need people. Even if something goes wrong, you can merge blasts together, you can change what you're doing, you can adjust on the fly to situations without ever crossing that barrier or that berm again, right? So it's
Okay.
redesigning everything because you're putting all the work up front for all the benefit later, right?
Has it basically become like the gold standard now, would you say, in these blast operations?
I mean, it is still it's relatively new as far as technology goes, right? We've been commercialized since 2017, late 2017.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Um,
so it is okay.
it's new, yeah. So
Mm,
electronic detonation is still, the core value, I think, of new blasting technology
I
that has
see.
become standard. I think WebGen's well on its way. So the operations that are using it are dependent on it, and it's become gold standard at those operations. And it's all about finding the individual needs. Mine A and mine B are going to need different things. They might not need WebGen as influentially as mine B, but that's kind of my job to come in and show how WebGen can help it. But
Yeah, so do you have any like good examples of like where I guess since it's been implemented in mines in like North America or other sites around the world, where they're seeing like huge success with the WebGen like
yeah, I mean,
setup?
we have a lot of case studies online that have talked about this.
Okay.
I mean, a great example, one of my favorite examples is Newmont Borden,
Oh,
is
okay.
um, they've been a partner with WebGen from day one. The mine was actually, we were working in partnership with the mine as they were designing it.
Oh,
And
okay. So they're part of the development process.
yeah, so we were looking at their operation, where the ore bodies were, how they wanted to get there, and then we were able to, build development access and mine designs around the ability ahead of time, knowing, hey, you'll never need that topsill, or you'll never have to go back into that, and like the geometry and the accessibility of the stopes around wireless blasting, allowed them to design a lot less development and do a
Mm-hmm.
lot more complex things from the beginning that helps them. So that's a big success from the beginning.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I think as far as safety wise, there's lots of stories about, Muscle White was our first one, our first commercial, I think, case study we ever wrote,
Okay.
and we implemented WebGen and pillars. And it started so simple. It was just to keep the ground stable while you're mining the stopes around it. And
Oh.
now with a pillar, if it's preloaded, you can use the pillar for safety, but you don't have to leave that pillar behind anymore, right?
Oh, so when you're like, oh, okay, so then you can take that out
Afterwards.
afterwards.
So rather than leaving this pillar there and stranding the ore forever, now
Yeah.
you can use it to stabilize while you're mining stope A and stope B. And then once they're backfilled and ready, and once you as an operation are like, okay, we're ready now, you pop that pillar, and it's just, extra ore at that point. So that was a huge innovation.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and then like I said, what we've transitioned to now, it's all um, speed to resource. That's the hard thing to metric, but the big innovations for all of our customers across North America, whether it be um, any of the Newmont mines that I mentioned, or the Chemi mine, and it was doing the case study in Europe. I mean, it's all about getting to this ore faster, right?
Okay.
And if you don't have to tie in, there's no wires. If you don't have to send a crew in 6 or 7 times, they're only going in once. You're bringing in more stopes, more ounces per quarter per year,
Yeah.
for essentially less work.